What's up guys, today is a tutorial on how to make a color palette. So to start off, you can delete the cat because, no one likes the cat. Even though I like the cat, I don't use it in a project. Whatever. Create a new sprite. You can name it pen, and then go ahead and create these two variables. And add the pen extension. You can go down here, and then click the pen extension to add the pen extension. And for the reason of the variables, we'll get to that a bit later, but yeah, now is later, I guess. That's for offsetting the palette, so we don't really want it in the middle of the screen, do we? So I think that is necessary. So to start off, we can do everything. I mean, what we always do to start off when green flag is clicked. We can set both offset X and offset Y to currently 0, because we don't even have any palette, so we don't have anything to offset. So we'll create a block, name it create color palette, run without screen refresh, and then we can put that right under there. Erase all, and then we'll do pen up. We don't want to mess anything up, so I think that's a good idea. Motion, go to, we are going to go to our offset X and our offset Y. And then we're going to do pen down, and then we're going to reset our pen color and our pen brightness to both 0 and 0. And our color palette is going to be a 100 by 100 color palette, so you can create 2 repeat loops and join them like that. Now get this set color and set color to 0 on the right here. Then we can get a change parameter, which is change pen color by 1 and change X by 1 before the change pen color by 1. And then what we could do is pretty simple, pen up, and then we can set X to offset X. And we can change our brightness by 1 and change our Y by 1 as well. Then you're going to get pen down and a pen up at the end of the repeat loop. This is so you don't mess up after drawing the palette. And when you start drawing, it'll just draw a random line in the middle. And I don't think we want that. So we definitely need that there. Go to control, get a forever loop. And, before we continue, as you can see, when you click the green flag, you should have a palette in the middle of the screen. So that's good. That means you're doing it right if you got the palette. And do if key space is pressed, then we're going to set our pen color and set our brightness effect to mouse X and mouse Y. Now we're able to set the color, but we can try it. So we definitely want to implement that as well. Go to control, get a if statement, and get a mouse down from sensing. And control repeat until not mouse down, like that. Go to motion and go to mouse pointer. Now get a pen down right here and a pen up outside the repeat until loop. Now we are just able to select our color by pressing space when our mouse is hovering over the color palette, and we can draw with our selected color like so. All this is good, but as I mentioned, we created this offset variable so we can place the palette somewhere we want rather than in the middle of the screen, which I don't think that is so good. I think that'll mess your drawing up and stuff. So I have a good value. If you guys want it in the right bottom corner, you can do 130 for offset X and then negative 170 for offset Y. If we click go, you can see the palette is nicely in the right corner. But the problem with this is now you can select the color you want easily. It's like super hard. And to get the right color, we need to offset our color select thing as well. So go to operators, get two subtracting ones, and then you don't have to join them. Go to variables, get offset X and offset Y like that. And then, fill those in like this and then put them back. Now, if you try, it should work perfectly nicely. And that is how you make a color palette in Scratch. It's really easy, all good and nice. A little tip here, create a new sprite. You can name it border, and you may go to the square, fill 0, outline like 50, I guess, and create a square like this, center it, and ta-da, there's a border. But the special thing about this is that there's this thing with pen, which, it can't draw over sprites. So, it's really cool. It creates this really nice border effect. But you may have to adjust your palette placing a tiny bit to actually get it fitted inside the border, because the palettes can't go over the border as well. So that's all, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back with another epic tutorial. So see you then.